thought that, and they wanted to jam him right in there. But that's not the reality of the NFL.
Yeah, it's not. So you're heading to the Falcons. I've got them in the NFC Championship. Saints.
You do?
Yeah, you know.
Tell me why.
Because I think their offensive line now, everybody talks about the Cowboys and the Eagles, but the Falcons and the Saints have developed really nice offensive line. I think Sark's in his second year. This organization, I got a coach I like, a GM I like, a quarterback I like, an offensive line I like. And I got to tell you something. Last year, they came within a play, Jay, a Julio Jones corner play of beating Philly on the road. And they would have faced Minnesota, and Minnesota was coming off that win over New Orleans.
Right.
I think if they win the Philly game, which they were a play away. By the way, that Philly offense steamrolled Minnesota and New England. They didn't move the ball up and down the field on Atlanta. I like the Falcons this year.
Think about the job that Dan Quinn did. How many people could recover from what happened in the Super Bowl and it constantly being talked about? And somehow you have to mourn and come back from it and yet still talk about it, even though they're going to say, hey, we're not talking about it anymore. You don't decide when you stop talking about it. The world decides when they stop talking about it. I think it was the best coaching job Dan Quinn's ever done because you had to deal with something that was, oh, my God, it was so hard. It hurts your football soul so much, right, to what happened with them with the New England Patriots. And for him to get that noise somehow out of there. And like you're saying also, the offensive coordinator, they just didn't seem like they were in rhythm last year, and everybody very quickly wanted to, fire bullets at them. I think with another year here, like I said with the Cowboys, there's not a lot of bad noise surrounding the Atlanta Falcons now.
Yeah.
But I think it was Dan Quinn's. He played a better psychologist last year than any psychologist I've ever been to in my life. And, Colin, you know me. I got about 19 personalities. I've been to a lot of therapists.
Yes.
He did a great job.
He did. I really like Atlanta. People down in the South think I don't like Atlanta, but I just feel like it's coming all together this year. And I really think in their own division, we're all caught up in the Saints young stars, and Cam's always interesting, and the Jameis suspension. And even in their own division, they're a little bit under the radar. I really like them. And Jay Glazer, keep going. Love to have you on the show. He's at the Giants, Falcons, Saints, Texans. Have a lot of fun, bud.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Always love coming on.
You bet. When you're ready for a new car, Hyundai's on your team. They have the new Shopper Assurance Program, transparent pricing, flexible test driving, streamlined purchasing, and 3-day worry-free vehicle exchange. Go to HyundaiUSA.com/Shopper Assurance. Joy Taylor with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herd Line News.